Alright, the stream seems to be up and well. I'm just gonna get right to it. Welcome back to Drova. Let's go. Alright, here we are, standing like a Masked Rider Ryuki. I'm sure those of you from the 90s would be the only ones to get that reference. But hey, we're pretty stacked actually. We've got some crazy equipment here. Shaft of Pure Rage, Amulet of the River, then of course this one, which reduces the damage and focus and stance damage we receive. And I think that what's incredible about this is because it reduces the stance damage, that means our shield takes less damage too, right? Wait, no. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so our shield is tankier. So if you're not a shield player, you don't benefit as much. I mean, I guess you still benefit, but you just don't get to block like with the shield. So that's actually kind of crazy to think about. Is there a legendary slingshot though? That'll be fun, huh? So this axe is not as good as the sword we have. Yeah, but we've got some crazy equipment, man. This is insane. The Nexus helmet. It says it's purely cosmetic, but it's a legendary helmet though. Rune sword. Okay, I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. Just go ahead, check out what needs to be crafted, and we gotta go to the raid more. I think now is the time to actually go there, not earlier. I don't think he sells any other unique spells. Right?
Huh?
Leo, do you? Only these two. No, these are not very good spells. Ranged attacks. Oh, well, crap, okay. Might have marked those accidentally. Move that from you and from you. Yeah. Because those are all the offerings and we want to keep those. But this ability, Obsidian Spear, will really evolve this. At this point, the game is just giving us infinite focus, actually. Right. On top of the fact that we have an amulet that reduces the focus damage we take. That's actually kind of insane. I don't know what that amounts to, but let's just have a chat around and see what happens. But I really have nothing else. So if you really have nothing else, should I just pump the rest into my mind? Right? And maybe let's see what we can craft. So we can get our base focus up. But there's life, dex, and strength. So we don't need that much base focus. I think having base mind is good enough. So maybe we just pump a bit more dex, a bit more strength. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, if we come across another one, we come across another one. That's what it is, right? So. So we don't have recipes for better potions. Maybe we gotta check around, see if any of these vendors sell recipes for better potions. So who are the ones that taught me potion crafting? Aiden, Kerr, Leo. Aiden, Kerr, and Leo. Okay. This guy is Leo. This guy is Kerr. Doesn't have any better potions. And this guy's Leo. This is the only additional potion. I mean, that's fine. Just stick that for now, since I just want to get all of them. Alright, let's drink this. Bring these up. Alright, so we had, let's just say 50. Alright.
Huh?
And see what we can do here. So that's 4 base focus, right? And 10% magic damage. Yep, that ought to be helpful. Alright. Okay, I mean, I hope that's decent. Because magic by default just does a lot of damage already. We don't need to scale it up too much. Strength, on the other hand, is our main bulk of our damage, because that's what we do the most often. Also, we do have certain spells that buff our damage even further, our physical damage, exactly. So, yep, let's just believe. I believe it should be good enough, right? So let's just see what happens. Alright, Henrik, let's see what you got. So I'm just gonna be looking out for Mandragora. Like, that's the key thing that if I find, I gotta remember to pick up 1 or 2, right? Femkey. Acid trap. Yeah, we don't really do traps. I would have been interesting to completely play this game as a ranger and trapper. I think that makes total sense. Like, if you're ranged, setting up traps and all that seems great, because you can do it before the enemy reaches you and then keep your distance and just shoot at them. There's also quite a variety of melee enemies in this game. So if you set up traps and pick off the ranged ones, the melee ones don't really have too much of a choice. They really do have to walk up to you and smack you in the head. So, you know, there's that. Okay, let's just go through what else we have here. So, baddie. Okay, I don't think this one matters. In the refuge, I hereby forgiven. In the refuge. Alright, let's see. His third dream was this one. And it's in the place we're heading to. Right, it's in the moor. Okay, this is Tristan's map, that's done. That's Remnant's map, that's done. That's Nematon's map, that's done. Yield, that's done. Shrines, that's done. Drova. Okay, okay. Right, we're in a great place here. Consists of 3 parts. So, floodplain, forest, and just an empty one. Right. Wait. I got 3 more armor pieces. I should craft something. Yeah, maybe get a totally different version of the armor that I have. Either the light one for me to use with a great axe or something, or mage armor. Then I can just go into full spell build. But then, you know, I obviously got to respec it. So there's also that. Yeah, I think going into the two-handed is a bit more exciting for me. Just that sword and board is really strong right now. Okay. Is selling anything useful? No. Okay, then here we go. So it's light armor or rune armor. I mean, which is mage armor, right? The lightest possible armor has a reduced cost of stamina, and I think the second one has. I can't save right now. Damn it! Stuck in this. It's so tempting. Just go for mage armor. No, I want to still be a fighter. This just reduces stamina cost, right? Does it do anything else? Let's see. So, armor 240, magic resist 80, stance damage minus 50. So, this just gives less armor, but gives me 20% more magic damage and 6 base focus. Okay, so it really is just pure mage armor, right? Because it gives me more damage and more base focus. But other than that, not much else. I don't think the light armor is very suitable for this, because if I were to compare this to... Where's... I know I didn't buy the light armor. But it seems to work the same. It's minus 50% stance damage, right? So we just do less stance damage. Or we take less stance. I still don't know whether it's take or do less stance damage, honestly. I have no idea until this point. I'm already in the end game now. Let me just see where we load, if we load. I think we load just before. No, we already have this. I think that's before we reach the vendor. No worries, no worries. I just want to go and quickly check to compare the other stats. I think because she has the other armor still. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's 20% and 6 base focus. So that is the same as the armor that we just got. Right? And this is 50% less stance damage, and this one is 30% less stamina cost. And that's just it. It's just stamina cost. But if I were to compare the protection it gives the lowest protection. You know, this one at least gives solid magic protection. This one does not. And it gives more damage, which nothing else does. Yeah. I think it's a decent trade for now. I might not use it, but whatever. We'll see. I think if we get a chance to swap out our skills, we might actually go and try to experiment. Let's see. Wait, is there a fast version of the weapon attack as well? I feel like there is, right? Let's try this one. Okay. Let's try this one. Yeah, I feel like there is a heavy attack version of these. That's interesting. So now, if I were to get this... The hell? Why'd you end up here? So I can at least tank here with my shield until I'm strong enough and get the buff going. Now essentially I am a god because I got double damage, more movement speed, more attack speed. Look at my attack speed. Look at that. Yep. Kinda cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I have Thunderstorm. I haven't been using Whirling Energy much. Maybe I should. Yeah. Alright, let's just cook what we can. Death Skewers, Alabamas. Well, I mean, I need dead fish for that. Foggy stew. I need the +3s. Give me the +3s. No more? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Give me a sec. All right, let's go. Just warmed up my drink. So this is one area we have not properly explored. That's south of here. A lot of these places are uncharted as well. There's also that thing, which is the red tower itself. Yeah, which is literally in the remnants camp. So we gotta go through the mining place, and I think we can blink across because we couldn't go there before. Very interesting. We've covered these, we've covered this. We've done this, right? So that's done. That... Wait, is that not this? So maybe I can do something else here. I can blink across here. Okay, maybe. So maybe there's something there. This guy's legendary vendor. I've done this. So now I think it's just this thing. Alright, I've done that. It's just somewhere, something below here. So it's either I go and try this or I go down. I think I want to go and try that before I head off into the moor. Just in case it's something that I might miss, you know? Alright, let's give me a lift to the remnants camp. Yep, let's go. Cool. Let's save up here. They seem to be well kitted. I hope they won't be intimidated with my armor. Yep, they don't care. Fantastic. Do you think so? Wait. Let's talk to this guy. This guy's actually a decent vendor. Powerful healing potions. That's 1,000 gold if I get those. Shadow Fragment's kind of insane actually. Golem armor is not very good. That's not good at all. That could get me killed. I haven't met a pure physical enemy in a while. How these enemies are just completely magical at this point. Which is why this also costs like but this is expensive still though. It's not worth the trade-off. Vintage unknown. But fine. I don't want to spend so much gold. I might need it. You never know. Yeah, Maluna, this is the girl you get to sleep with if you want to. It's a little fun. Like, what do you call that? Easter egg, I guess. I don't know. Easter eggs. You get what I mean? Oh no. This is gonna be tough, isn't it? Can't save my game. Of course I can't. Across this line, I can't save the game. I know what that means. I know what that means. Okay, let's do this. Vortex mask. What is that? The hell is a vortex mask? Is that like a... Is that a Naruto reference? I swear that's a Naruto reference. right? No way. It's like the fake Madara's. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one. Come on. I know you want it. Ah. I need to get a storm off. Ah, too much hit. Let's see. No, that's fine. We'll do it. I'm just summoning a lot of spells right now. Oh, I don't know what I pressed to zoom in there. God damn. Did I press something to zoom in? Oh, great. I pressed that instead of T. Of course. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit tough. Actually, there's nothing else here. So it's just this. It's an optional fight. That's the way it looks like, right? Oh! Wow. So let's get this early. Oh, okay, almost tanked twice unnecessarily. I see. Kind of chaotic, but okay. I get rid of these mobs if I can. I think we're doing okay. Oh, hope this soon. Okay, do they keep coming because of these guys? Or are they controlled by anything else? Damn. Okay, I think I just gotta focus on those two big guys. I think those are the guys that are just being summoned up or something like that, right? That'd be my guess. Okay. This is actually tough, and there's way too many of them. It's crazy. I think we can do it. We just gotta hold it together and get rid of the big guy, and then we should be okay. Right. God damn, we got stuck there. I really need to keep blinking the moment I get that thing, what do you call this? Spear down, the obsidian spear. Alright, see me, I am the Obito. Come on. Okay, you know what? We'll come back for this. Maybe we can do it, but I think we hold off for a bit. That's crazy. I really want to do it. I really want to do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do it. I think we need to switch out some of our potions for this one, because it seems like a very tough fight. I'm sure this will solve the problem, maybe. Actually, the Shadow Fragment should solve everything. Right? Or maybe we play this as a mage instead of a warrior. I think if we played as a mage, we might be able to just do enough. Because as a warrior, when you get this overwhelmed, it just doesn't really work out, you know? I think it's also a matter of deciding on the right spell for this situation. No, I can't resummon the thing while it's active. Okay, I see. At least I know now. So it's still there, I think. Okay. Where did I summon? Oh, I did summon. No, where it is. Okay. Here. Ah, okay. Okay, I think we did really well there, actually, to be honest. That was insane. But yeah, I think it's time to give up. It's just not there yet. You could have done it maybe if you lasted a little longer. I think if you use better potions, you can totally do that. But damn, that was definitely a challenge, and that was insane. Um, wow, okay. This game really does like to push us. Damn, I like that. I think we did really well, especially against the big guys and whatnot. Um, we were only starting to get overwhelmed when they were able to chain trap me with the fire. Yeah, and the thing is, again, it's all magical, so maybe if we did with mage armor, I think we would just sustain better, you know. Also, it seems very reliant on the placement of the obsidian spear, so that's another thing. Right, because the obsidian spear is the ultimate thing right now at this point. Like, if I could safely stay within the range of the spear, I'm essentially a god, but as long as the enemies keep being able to focus me, especially with the cone attack that it uses. Like, that cone attack clearly is used to disrupt the use of the obsidian spear. Because I just can't stay in that territory anymore. So that's kind of insane how that works. Like, it's really effective, you know. Okay. We learned a lot for sure. I think that was great practice. I don't think anything could affect us or overwhelm us in the same sense anymore. No, actually here I don't need this spear, do I? I do need this. Wow. No, I see. Guy there. Calm down. Yay, dead fish. See that? There's another mini island there which I can't get to. Okay. Spear fishing. Yeah, this is the right direction. This is where we found the. Oh yeah, there we go. The guys are here. Dudes are here. What's up, dude? Mombert, you sure? Must be somewhere It must somehow be connected with the divinity. This place is his domain. Take a look around. I'm trying to contact the divinity. I sense something. I can sense him. There's something. Oh shit. Whoa, okay. Gotta take him back. We need Mombert. I see. Lombard must go to Namater. We've got no choice. Watch yourself, Arden. These creatures have something to do with the divinity. Stay away from the divinities, so you don't meet the same fate as Lombard. Okay. What?
Huh?
Huh.
Okay, I guess he's just being on guard. Damn. So, guessing, yeah, we gotta get to that one, right? And this is definitely nothing to do with Blink. Like, you don't need Blink to get here. You should be able to just figure this place out. I like the design in this game. Like, they really put a lot of thought into how to create the different zones while making it feel like there's a variety of story as well. And that always makes me super excited, knowing that this game's that this much thought put into it, you know. There we go. Just the thing. Floodplain Forest Crystal, Forest Primeval Crystal, and the Divine Crystal that we had in Hamilton. So if you were in Remnant's camp, I guess you really have to fight your way to get into Hamilton, right? To get the crystal, steal it or something like that. Not much else seems to be happening though. So the rest of the apparatus appear to be inactive. Oh, so we gotta follow this, I guess, to its source and see what needs to be done there. Okay, so what do I do here? Oh, I see. The dead bodies are fueling this thing. I can see a meter going in. There's a meter. Okay, I see. No wonder enemies are spawning here. Yeah, we chill, we chill. Is it gonna fill up or not? I don't know. I think it's filling up. Not enough, maybe? Is it full? My guess is it's full. Oh wait, no, it's still filling up. There's still more. See? There we go. Now it's still up. Oh, good. Hello. Interesting. But anyway, none of these give us XP, so there's no reason to waste our time here. Sun goes this way. Stay here. Yep. Okay. Almost there. There. Okay, we got it. Last one. Should be somewhere north. Follow me, dude. I need your body. Blood. Your blood. Give me your blood. Alright. I need daylight. Okay, cool. Did we not get the light up? I think we did. The light's not make it dark now. Alright, we got it. That still explodes. Okay. Let's just do a quick save here. And let's see what food we have left. Armor 10. Yeah, sure. Just take a foggy. Should give us quite a bit of armor actually. 303. Magic resist is 96. Alright, let's do another save. Now what? Extractor key. Oh, okay. Hello. Hey everyone. How y'all doing? Yeah, they don't even bleed, so weapon skills don't really work on them. Even if I want them. Oh, okay. I think we did it. Right, so another save. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to get the healing into my kit. It's just the weapon skills are just not doing much, you know? The bleed is just not doing anything at this point. And I think the bleed is completely overpowered by just 126. Alright. Just 150 of my weapon damage. 150 is so that's like 210. The damage is 210, right? It is 210 weapon damage and additional like I don't know, like 30 or whatever, right? So additional like 50, right? This just does that endlessly for 15 seconds. I'd rather just get stacks of this up because it seems to stack, at least from what I see. Right, now the real question is what do I remove before Nature's Embrace? Thunderstorm looks great so far. I think it's really nice to see things die off screen, or rather and nice to know that things die off screen. This one's definitely very, very useful because it also reduces the stamina consumption for block. I think Blaze has more value at this point. And so does the heal. Right, even the stun doesn't work. There are a lot of enemies that we try to stun, didn't do anything to them. We couldn't bleed them, so bleed doesn't work on them. Maybe the stun works on the Drugars, maybe some of these creatures, but not the bosses, like the big guys. It doesn't work on them. I try to stun them, it doesn't do anything. It wasn't a 1 second stun. So yeah. Wait, we going in here? Where are we? Okay. More flesh-like ulcers are forming, some of which take on striking shapes. Some resemble limbs, others look almost like primal eyes. These events cause increasing discomfort among research staff. Supervisor Plutonius will not be pleased, but I'll request that the Red Tower be notified. So the tower is there in the north. These guys are doing this research, this shady shit in the south, as far away as possible from the tower and the camp, which is still okay, I think makes sense. As discussed with the Rune Weaver Lucius, the excretions of the spirits of nature's body have been removed. The healers report that the casualties of the incident will survive, but will have to be moved soon. In the vicinity of the spirit of nature, the efficacy of the healer's tincture seems diminished. Another unpleasant phenomenon. So are you telling me that my healing potions are not going to work? Because those are considered tinctures, right? Get this going. Okay. It's not just these horrific ulcers. During the latest experimentation, I thought I heard animalistic screams. They sounded anguished, and then that was this eye. I believe it was watching me. I'll request a transfer and I'll advise you to do the same. An eye? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that's really creepy. To see the mutation just form its own eye. and just watch you. Damn, god damn, as a researcher, that must be freaking creepy, dude. That must be the creepiest thing you could ever see in your entire life, right? Hopefully not the last thing though. But that's pretty creepy. Let's see. That is a big ass cage. I see. I see. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Okay, I see what you're doing. That's how you make the game more difficult. Okay, okay, I get it, eyes. I get it. Alright, enough being creepy. Enough. Oh, there's nothing there? Okay. Oh god, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't act surprised, dude. You fought worse. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, so can I get this off maybe? Maybe I can. Maybe I will. Okay. I see you move around like that. And what if I do this? Still hurts you like normal? I think it still does. That and that. Let's do this. That. How are they hurting? I'm trying to dodge it. Ah, damn it. Okay, it's really hurting. Heal off. Storm off. I don't quite get the mechanics of how it's hurting me. It seems to be hurting me randomly. No, no. How is it hitting me? Like, what's the thing that's hitting me? I don't see what's hitting me. Is it just like covers the whole area or something? Can I tank it with my shield? Okay. So first things first, let's get this thing off. See that? It's charging. Can I block it? No, I can't block it. I can't. It's there. Okay, fine. Then I think we just gotta do this fast now. Alright. Get that off. Get that off. Okay. Get that off. Let's see whether we can do this. Heal? Doesn't really help, does it? Maybe it does actually. Take it back. Maybe it does. Feel a little bit. Ah, no, it doesn't really. Take it back. Okay. See. I think it's just a blink challenge, maybe, but then again, should be able to lift it up blink also. Yeah. Okay. Blade. Okay, that definitely does more damage. Okay, almost base there. Okay, we're killing off the ice on that one. Boom. Phase 2 or something? Oh, I see, I see. Oh shit. Okay, damn, that's actually tough. This is actually really tough. I didn't think the game would be this tough here. Okay, this is like a story and I'm like over stacked for this, but damn, this is tough. But I kind of understand its mechanics a bit better now. So I can't tank it, there's just no way to do this. Yeah, see how much damage that does? Okay, so pop this, pop that. Let's go to Thunderstorm. Do that. And let's get the Burning Blade off. Let's get Blade. Boom. And the Blink. Oh, pretty Blink. Blade again, maybe. Boom. Okay. Boom. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. That. Let's try to get another one of these. Storm. We ran into that, but not very good. Okay. Make that. Blade here. Boom. Okay, you got this eye. You get this eye. Okay, got this eye. Get a heal. Got all of the eyes, okay. Does this hurt me? It does, I think. Okay, like that, like that. Gotcha. Okay, we got that off. That's good. heal up again. So what do we gotta do? They got a health bar, but we can't reach them, can we? Oh, we can. Oh shit! I made a mistake. I thought this thing hurts me or something. I think it does. Maybe. I think we just gotta tank through it or something. Yeah. I think we gotta tank through it to hit them still. Right? I think that's what it's trying to get us to do. So we need to be really high in HP to tank this because of the reduced healing. I think the food is okay. The food is not the biggest problem. The movement and the focus definitely helps. The net is not doing anything for us, so let's switch that out. Let's maybe put my trusty food, the magic resist food here, and then get the focus and movement going at the same time. I also got to watch out for the placement of where I put the spear. Then I think we should be okay. Okay, we can do this. I just need to know the mechanics and then I can do this. Okay, so let's try to get the spear out. Okay, if you land there, that's fine. Let's get that out, and let's get this one going. Get that off, get that, and flame here. Blaze, boom. Ah shit, made a mistake with that. Let's get this one. Another one of these. Down if you can. Okay, that's not the worst placement. Not so bad. That. Storm here. Get that going. Get a heal going if we can. Okay. Okay, come on. Ah, man. Couldn't tank it. Tricky. So if I can't stand there and tank it, I have to do ranged attacks just for these. And if I want to do ranged attacks just for those, then I gotta switch my kit out. Like, it's essentially telling me that my blades and stuff like that is kind of a waste. Lightning is fine because it hits enemies even who are further away from me. Whirling is okay because if I do get in here, that helps. Focus shape is not really helping me very well here. Just because even if I have the boost, I think I can keep it, but even if I have the boost, it's not very helpful. Lightning strike might help. I just don't know who it hits. Do I have to aim somewhere and do lightning strike? Right. I mean, it's either lightning strike or it's a magic missile. So it's 45 for 3 for 400. It's probably better, I guess. Right. I also don't think the damage that they're doing is like physical in any way. I think it's all just magic. So if it's all just magic, magic resist is king here, right? So this would be king. So do I just switch out the food and just eat this, right? And then hope for the best. We can try. So that's safe here. Just eat this. So it replaces the effects of the previous food. That's fine. And then the movement and focus. And I know I have 100% healing potion. I have a better healing potion basically, but I want to try to see if I can do it through this. Yeah, so something hurts me at that point. I don't know what it is. But get that off and then just try to see how this thing goes. See that? I can't block that attack, so that's just a way that I'm missing out here. Oh yeah, the lightning actually just nuked it. Holy shit. Okay, I think the lightning is the trick here because I gotta just do enough damage to it to the point where it just doesn't hit me. Okay, I can't stop that one. Let me get another pillar here. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, yeah, the lightning definitely works as a trick here. Okay, so the right way to block it is to not give it a chance to pull the lightning, to pull its attack off. Just do enough damage essentially. This DPS attack is what it is. Okay, I just wanna just quickly do this. Okay, we got that one. Let's see whether we can get you. I want to get a heal actually, but it's fine. Boom. Okay, we stopped it just in time. Very nice. Ah, we got hit there. Gotta be careful. Couldn't stop that. Fine, just stop you. Ah, zap and drink and drink and drink and switch. Okay, we got that one. Now we drop the pillar. Okay, now we couldn't get the pillar off. Okay, now we get the pillar. And we get a storm if we can. Oh wait, we couldn't get the pillar? Oh, it's there. It's at the north. I didn't see it. Is this lightning then? Yeah. Boom. Not doing enough there. That's fine. So which eye is charging? You are charging. Boom. Nice. We zapped that eye, stopped it. That eye is got down. Which eye is charging? Boom. Zap. Nice. We did enough damage. It's just a DPS check. Okay. We solved it. Yeah. Phase 3. You gotta be kidding me, dude. We need another one of these. Okay, summon that, bring that, and that, and that, and let's see, maybe we do this. Boom. Okay, that must have done good damage though. I don't know if we can perfect stun this. I don't think so, right? I don't think it cares. No, big damage. Oh, big damage. Boom, big damage. Okay. We did manage a perfect block there, but it doesn't really do much with it, other than reduce the damage itself. Oh, how much? I think I need to do focus here. This one. That. Oh, almost died there. Boom, zap. Block. Come on. Zap. Block. Okay, we ran out of the food and the potion. Gotta be careful here. Stop this. I made a mistake. I couldn't switch to my potion in time. I ran out of potions. Okay, fine. Okay, so looks like this potion just won't cut it. We are spending a bit much potions. I think the movement potion is not really helping us at this point, so I'll keep this here. And just do V, right? Okay, but we almost did it. I think we got the last phase and we were like the water way there. And now I know the mechanics, so I think we win this time. Bring it on, buddy. Bring it on. Okay, no problem. that. Those two. God, don't reach it. Whoa, the spell doesn't reach. The heck? Swing that one more time. Ah, big block. This one. Nah, I can't get it out. Being overwhelmed here. There we go. Okay, get this down. Okay. Nice. I think I was just waiting to be killed actually. I don't know if the healing potion counted there. Of course it didn't. Nice, good landing. Good spot, good spot. Get that, and that. Okay. Almost got hit there. Get the heal off. Get this going. Ah, okay. Stun me, that's fine. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna stay in this position. I don't know if it's any better, but get that off. Get like this. Okay, let's get this heal. Bigger heal now. That off. shit! What killed me? I think we did okay. Maybe we're just not getting something. This will help us tank through when we're fighting, but not after. But what it does essentially is nerf our healing. And that's like the big deal here. I think I need to use the shadow fragment. That's the only way, right? So when the boss appears, I pop open my inventory, hit the shadow fragment, right? And maybe that'll help me tank it through. Because it is the boss. I think, I don't know if there's a boss beyond this, but this seems to be the boss, right? Might as well do this properly. Okay, we managed to somehow get that. What? That didn't do enough? The heck? How did that not do enough? I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. The storm is just not doing enough for me. It's too slow. Like, I mean, it does, I guess, the damage in, but just the lightning strike does more damage. So I should just go for that. Yeah, so this first one is correct. Okay, we did that well. Now let's get that off. And let's go to this. Okay, that's fine, we take that hit. Now we hit you. Zap. Okay. Zap. Heal. Got the zap, nice. It's okay. Lightning, oops, zap. Zap. Lucky. That's very lucky. Couldn't stop that one. Okay, we got that. Get that one down. Heal. heal. Can't make that. Gonna stay here and charge up. Heal. Okay, you did that. Get the lightning. Zap. Okay. We did okay. Now let's heal. Get a focus potion going again. Get the pillar down. Get the storm going if we can. Get the storm. Get the whirling energy. Yeah, let's go with lightning. Zap. Got lucky there. Gonna zap that one. I was dead. So they share the HP in that round. At least now we know. Can't save the game, so it's whatever. Now the boss is coming up. Right, do this. Here we go. Hit that. Okay. Alright, get that and that. Let's get this down. And we don't need the lightning storm, do we? We need burning energy actually. I think that does good damage, but not enough maybe. Shape. Okay. Drop that again. Got a perfect block there. Let's be prepared for this one. Get that. Get that. And let's go into storm, maybe whirling energy now. Okay. Full potion. Focus potion, and let's prepare for this. That, and let's get the storm up again if we can. Got the storm off. Need to heal. Get the whirling. Ah, okay. Okay, that's just not doing enough. Get that and that. that off. Get whirling if you can. G. Perfect block. G. Get that off. G. Last potion. G. Got it. We got it. We did it. Holy shit. That's the last potion. We did it. Woo! Oh my god. What now? What now? We got no potions then. Oh. There we go. Make sure that not more can recover. Free the divinity. Oh. This is the divinity, not more. Gift of the wolf. Jeez, dude, thank you. What does that do for me? What? Whoa. Okay, lightning storm ended. What did it give me? Is it a spell? You focus primal magical energies in order to transform into a spirit wolf. Transform. But why? Why would I transform? Let's try it. Dude, it's literally I become the mount. Are you freaking kidding me? The gift of this creature makes me a mount. That's literally what it does. See that? Can I still blink while I'm in this? No, I can't. So it sucks. Right. We become the mount. It's what it is. Are you serious, Mr. Wolf? Couldn't you have given me something better? Like, you know? Gift of bleeding death or something? Like, we just fought the toughest boss that I've faced so far in the entire game, and I become a mount. I don't even get the mount. I become the mount. This feels degrading to me. I don't know. I'm not very happy about this. Yeah. But to be honest, I'm very happy about that entire fight. That was amazing. I have to say that was an insane fight. I'm gonna just save this into one of our slots here. That's an absolutely insane fight. But hear me out. This isn't worth the fight. I didn't want to become a spirit wolf. I mean, really? Can I go into town like this? Will they know what's happening? Will they react differently? Yeah, I don't know. I feel. Can I at least loot while I'm a wolf? I can't even loot while I'm a wolf. That doesn't do anything to them either. And so those things are just essentially immortal, right? Okay, calm down, calm down. Just passing through. Great. Just. You know what? really want it, fine. One thing good about this game is that we didn't really have to farm for levels or anything. I mean, we farmed for resources, maybe that already counted as sufficient farming or something. But we didn't really have to farm. It's one thing I do appreciate. I like it when in games where, you know, it's not too much about the level, it's still somewhat about the skill. I would say in this game, it's a bit of both. You know, even if you had the levels that I have. Which is not much, by the way. I don't think we're very high level, right? It's 26. Right? It's just 26 levels. That's it. And we already considered, you know, what would be like end game level of character, as you saw I defeated the final boss, you know, whatnot. Can we at least fish as a wolf? We can't. So what's the point of the wolf if we can't do any of this as a wolf? You know what I mean? Like, we should be able to do something as a wolf other than just run around. Can I bite? I can't bite. Are you guys gonna get shocked seeing a wolf? No, they seem pretty chill about it. They're like, yeah, whatever, it's just a spirit wolf. Something we see every other day. Look at them. You got anything new for me? No? Send me to Namaton. Okay, power will suffice, but the divine crystals aren't charged. Okay, but now the divine crystals are charged. So these two things are kind of not in the right order. I feel like the way the raid tower should also get updated because of what we're doing here. Lord seems to be going crazier by the minute now. He thinks he saw me in the mob bit more. Carrying a lantern. Okay, this is something I have not done. I don't know what it even means. I'm just gonna note this here. Did I even find a lantern? So I remember just going through my previous videos, just quickly checking if I might have seen this. So if I look at this, I have seen this. I just can't remember. Okay, it's in the moor. It literally is in the moor. So maybe we try to do this because I swear I remember seeing this in the moor. You know, I just can't remember exactly where. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere here, dude. I'm pretty sure. Just go back to where the ruins were, and I think if I head along that ruin direction, I should be in the right, you know, vicinity at least. So the trees are definitely the Morse trees in the picture. Yeah, it's definitely the Morse trees. It can't be near the town. It just can't be, right? cast this. Is it maybe there? Like this side maybe? Because I didn't really come back to this side of the map. Oh, even getting pricked also removes the buff? Really, dude? Oh, right, because I'm bleeding, I keep transforming in and out of the spiritual state. Great, so any damage doesn't even keep me in the state. I found it. Okay, so it's just east. It's not even too deep in the moor. Okay, fine. So what do I do here? I should have saved. Knowing one thing in this game is it's always better to just save before you go and die. Yeah, I can still investigate as a wolf. The heck? You see a peculiar lantern in front of you. Nearby you hear faint whispering and moaning. 3 skeletons are gathered around the lantern, they all facing it with their empty hands stretched out before them. Give the skeleton the fossil. So you hand out the fossil to the first skeleton and see something resembling a recollection. In great pain, you're lying beside a pond. The end feels near. Someone's holding your hand. You sense something departing your body. You hear a scream. The hand that was holding pulls away. Looking down, you see thousands of tadpoles swarming on the ground. They're struggling to reach the pond. Suddenly, you come to as the skeleton in front of you sinks into the ground. You hear a sigh of relief. So I think the way the first dude died, maybe? Another memory floods you again as you press the fossil into the skeleton's hand. You're a stonemason. All your life you've been carrying rocks and crafting statues, priding yourself on breathing life into stone. You spent more and more time with your work, eventually driving your family away. One day you fall asleep on the job. As you awaken, you find yourself unable to move. You see nothing, hear nothing. Something's lying on top of you. You become aware that you're fused with your artwork. Suddenly you come to as the skeleton in front of you sinks in the ground. You hear a sigh of relief. Wow, that's tragic. You're standing in a basement surrounded by groans and sobs. You feel tired. There are others. You approach one, and you look into your eyes. Only those who can return your gaze long enough have any hope of recovery. The eyes of a man fall shut. He breathes with difficulty, yet another one beyond treatment. As you look around all over the great Jesus, you come to. After the last skeleton disappeared into the ground, a new skeleton rises. It holds out a ring to you. What is that? What does the last one mean? What about the lantern? So if I see what Loret's final third dream drawing, that's drawing completed. Where is it? Streams of carrying a lantern and handing over a fossil who gave me a ring in return. But I didn't carry the lantern, dude. Maybe it's not entirely accurate. Once you are hit, you have a short window of time to regenerate lost health by inflicting damage on an enemy. Beware of the old blood. What does that mean? That's amazing. That would have helped us in our fight, actually. Regenerate lost health by inflicting, so so if I lose 50% health, I inflict 20% more damage, right? 35% more damage. This is not very good now that I think about it. It's good though, but only if I can sustain at that sweet spot. I think with the Ring of Blood I might be able to. The attacks generate more focus. Maybe this is not really necessary now that I can sustain my focus. I still get my shield broken, but that was only against the boss. Against regular enemies it rarely happens. Right, so maybe I've outleveled the amulet of the river. Yeah, okay. It's legendary. Okay, so maybe I should go and talk to Lords again. Yeah, I should have done this quest before I took on the final boss. I think it would have made that fight a lot easier, because this ring is actually kind of awesome. It's like a temporary no, don't reach me, dude. Please. I beg you, don't touch me. It's fog territory, guys. Yay, I am the mount. So this is a skill that you ideally don't want to have at all if you're fighting a boss or something, right? It's just like a temporary kind of skill. Well, at least I don't have to stash my weapon away. I can just cast it. Hmm. Okay, I guess. Oh shit, I wanted to go and see Lord this. That's at the farm. Which way is faster? This way is still faster. Yeah. I want to just go to the farm and get the fast travel vendor, and then go over to the tavern. Just have a quick word with him. Then we should be able to come back in no time. Dude, the hell? The hell? Oh, that's fine. Ah. That's another shadow fragment, actually. That will actually help us against another strong boss. Wow, okay. That's a good find.
Hmm?
Do you have, like, insane potions, dude? You don't. Can you give me a lift to the tavern? Yeah, okay. Maybe I go see the legendary weapons vendor. He might have something cool for us. What do I need to craft? What do I need to craft? See what Olaf has. Oh, Lotus is not here. There's no Lotus. Hey, wait. Not here. Tell that to Ede. Good work, Arden. Show me goods. So he's telling me that Lotus doesn't exist, right? That's just by definition what he's telling me. Lord Thistus no longer so then I'm just the chosen one, right? Because something is telling me all this. Maybe he's a divinity or something. I don't know how it works, right? Okay, let's see. What do I need? I have everything I need, actually. Yeah, I can make these. He's not here anymore, so the Lord Thiss is just gone. Unless he is somewhere in the world, but we just gotta go and find him, you know? Maybe there's an Easter egg for where Lotus is. Right? Maybe. Oh, okay, this dude. They're asleep, fine. We have not slept in ages, I'm gonna just sleep here. Okay, save.
Huh?
It's below the red tower. You can reach it via the Temple of Sol. And what was there? It was full of research in his final days working on the Nexus helmet. Maybe it's best if you see for yourself. It'll be in the red tower. Once you get there, maybe the Nexus helmet can help you. Okay. So he's telling me the Nexus helmet can help me. I'm wearing it right now. Hmm. Okay, so this is the best. This is the best axe, the Executioner, right? Because that's 100. See that? Even my, even the sword that I got is 95, but this is like it requires 100. What do you call it? Like proficiency or whatever to use it. Obsidian Reaper. That's 160, huh? Focus still 7 though. I guess the legendary weapons just give the 7 focus. Do we need the wall? Don't think so. This game doesn't really treat us like shit. It's not like it suddenly makes it that, oh, if you sell this it's over. You know, unless of course you kill the vendor yourself, but otherwise I think, you know, it's okay. Alright, we've not been using Tinkerer's Revenge. We're definitely not using this one. Maybe we keep Thorny Fetish. We don't want this. Because this is specific to a melee attack that hits you. Okay. Focus ability temporarily increases the damage you inflict. Next melee attack 5%. That's actually good. We're not using this. Let's get rid of that. 5 stamina per second. This is nothing at this point in the game. Bleed effects inflicts damage. I think I keep that. That's still cool. Base focus plus 6 is nothing at this point. EV attacks less stamina. 25% more stance damage. Okay. Quiver capacity and speed of reloading. Yeah, whatever. All shout effects. Generate more focus. Naventon's heavy combat armor. Out leveled by the one that we have. For sure, for sure. Nothing else here. So I should just buy these. I can also craft them. Maybe just the stuff to craft them. This guy has so much cash, dude. Holy crap. I think it's because we bought the legendary item from him, so he got the cash for that. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's trade those off and let's see whether we can. So Ancient Essence and Fogling Secretion. And how about this? Spring Blossom. I mean, this still works fine. Use it. And this healing potion also works fine, so I'll make some. 70% heal, still pretty good. It's only that boss that prevented, like, reduced my healing by 50%, so that was kind of insane. But otherwise, it should work fine. So again, we have Ancient Essence. We just need Fogling Secretion. Do you have that? Sometimes they do. Nah, you don't, huh? Well, I know where we can get Fogling Secretion. Those are not difficult to get. So he didn't really tell anything else to us. We still have the helmet. We've already told him. Lourdes is so apparently a mystery. So that's also that. Alright, no other further dialogues from him. Just want to check. He has Fogling Years. Not the secretion or whatever. Wait, do we have any? We have 4 learning points. No, my bad. Press the wrong button. 2 more base focus. So we have another shadow fragment. I think that'll help us against the other fight if we need to. Let's get the regular healing potion here, and this is the potent focus potion. I think the regular focus potion has been doing a great job so far. The difference is what, 60 focus, which is huge, by the way. But I just don't want to waste it. I feel like this is more important than even just the healing. Actually, I should decrypt this as well, just to be safe. You know, I don't want to accidentally use it. Potion of Wandering, I think we keep this. This is just more useful. And as for the food, I want to keep the Bygone Rose just because we don't always come across an enemy that's magical. No, actually, let's eat the last TS. Let's keep the... Actually, Dismal is not bad. Focus regeneration is 30% increase. That's actually pretty good. Let's keep that. Just that it's a +2 instead of a +3, so we sort of out-leveled it. Alright, let's go back to Nemeton. So Lorthis is gone. That's interesting. I'm sure he's somewhere in the map knowing this game full well. There's some Easter egg to it. I just gotta go and know where he could be. Okay, you're not here. We've actually never had a dialogue in here.
Huh?
Oh, Karate is here. Hey. How's Mombert doing? Rambling about something totally incomprehensible. At least he's still alive, watching out to make sure he stays okay. So that's Mombert. Oh, okay. So we finally know what this hut is used for. Alright, let's go up here. Okay, I'm gonna save you. This is gonna be a big moment, I suppose. I knew that it was dangerous there, but I still underestimated the danger. We've got to dispatch the new warriors. I'm setting up a new expedition. But to do it, I'm going to need... I've imbued the divine crystals with magic. What, you alone? I can sense the power, that's... The power is not the divine crystals, by the way, it's me. I am the power. You see me? I too can sense the magical power. It should work. If you've got the power of the mighty boar, the divine crystals, it could be enough to prepare everything right away. So the third divinity was the wolf. So the raven, the boar, and the wolf. Arden, get Mombert here right away. He's needed in the red tower. But Mombert seems indisposed. I doubt he's ready for what's coming down the pike. We can't wait, but then again, we can't do without him. Aside from that, there's nobody who longs more fervently to gain entry into the red tower. Hennick, you prepare the warriors, we'll put the divine crystals in place, and then we'll enter the red tower. But... for Nemeton. Arden, go to Mombert. He's probably resting with the druids. Tell him he's needed here. Once Mombert's here, we're good to go. Well, whether you're weak or not, point is a war here, and Mombert would want to definitely die trying. Oh, he's actually tired? Okay, shit. Well, shit, I guess. Coming from you, when we storm the red tower. Fuck off, Mombert. I just came to pick you up and you said you're tired. You little piece of shit. Whoa. Are you changing your words just because Karate is looking at you? You're feeling embarrassed. Don't you spit on that floor. I felt the divinity. Did he speak to me? I don't know. Whatever I heard, it wasn't a voice. It was as if he wanted to convey his pain to me by passing it on to me. At the same time, he got my pain, but his pain was older from the bygones. The bygones harmed the divinity? I'm strong enough, and I want to finish it. When we can finally enter the red tower, I shall be there. Now go. I'm coming along too. I can't miss it. I'll see you around. You know what you need, Mombert? It's a good ass whooping. You know? That's what you need. A good ass whooping. Go. Get your ass there. Go. Tell me you're sleepy. Then you wake up and tell everyone like you want to fight. Huh? You want to show up in front of Karate, huh? A piece of shit. Shut up. Do you have the energy we need, Mombert? I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. We're almost there, Malvina. I'm ready. You go inside with Arden. Asmus and Henrik stand ready. There'll be no turning back. Report to me once you're ready. Okay. Fine, fine. I just reported Malvina. Can I just report to Malvina?
Ah.
For Nemeton? Oh wait, okay, you know what? I'll do another big save here.
Ah.
Just in case it ends the whole story or something. Yeah, so you see this? I got no other side quests. I'm clean. I've done everything. I'm sure. Let's go. Panic, Mombert, Asmus, and Arden, the finest warriors of Nemeton. We'll go to the Red Tower together. We shall bring priests to Drova. For Nemeton. For Drova. Come on. Yeah, for Drova. That's what I want. Be ready. You won't be able to sustain it for long. You must. Get started. Be ready. You don't know exactly what's awaiting us in the Red Tower. Keep alert. Be ready for anything. So we're gonna just go poof and in there. We can't hold it. Draw your weapons. Get ready. Oh. I think we should do this. Give this guy a little bit of help here. We made it in the Red Tower. Malvina, the ruined circle has gone dark. It doesn't possess any magical power anymore. That means that there will be no turning back unless we find the divinities. Further up in the tower, there are several divinities. I can feel their presence. Soon the remnants will know that we are in the Red Tower. We've got to hurry. Once we've got the divinities, we'll be unstoppable. Look around. We must figure out how to open the gate to the upper levels. Chapter 5. The Red Tower. Well, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's loot these. Where are we? Okay, I see. Luna, Sol. So, okay. And what are these? Wait, what? What are these? Uh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the deer, the raven, and the boar? No? Oh, okay. So what of the boar? Bear heart? Of the boar. Boar skull? No. Okay. I mean, maybe it's not here. Maybe I gotta open the doors and then do it. Yeah, because that's the big gate, so I gotta go through these doors first. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Okay, then maybe I do... let's just check this again. So it's 2, 2, square. Okay, got it. Didn't I get that right? Oh, it's a 1, 1. Okay, I see. Okay, so maybe here as well. Right, that'd be my guess. Because these are often like mirrored. That's not doing anything. This should be the easiest puzzle. Square and then 2, 2. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be? Hmm. Maybe I inspect this? Part of a rune. Part of a rune, okay. Maybe I just do a horn. Oh, no, no, no. There's lights here. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. One. Come on. There we go. You got that. Okay, so what's this? Sculpture. A large feather. I see, okay. Take the feather. Foreign memories flood through you. Oh no. See a large troop of warriors bound for the mountains. They're carrying a rune vessel. You sense their excitement and uncertainty. Moments later, the warriors began a huge ethereal eagle. Battling a huge ethereal eagle. Outmatched, many perish. As their leader wounds the eagle, he falls and manages to trap the eagle in the rune vessel. Okay, so that's about the raven, I guess. Okay, I see. So this is the top left. 2 and then a square with a it's a reverse P. Square and then a reverse P. Okay. Okay. So now I need to know what this is. But how do I open that? So I place the feather, that fits fine. I can't open this though. So what would this be? Okay, I mean, I thought I got it right? So it's this bottom left is square, bottom right is a square with 2 extra, square with 2 extra. Oh, I see. I just gotta mirror it. Okay, of course. We got it. We got it. Alright, let's see. What's this? Boar tusk? Antler. Oh, okay. Deer. Gaze into the distance. You SP a group of departing from the Red Tower. Venturing far across Drova's terrain, they cross mountains and rivers and venture through forests, passing strange tribes and peculiar structures. Okay. In a verdant forest, they stand before a majestic stag. It fights back, yet it's clearly exhausted. Once the stag has been captured in the rune vessel, the group flees through the lifeless woods. Behind them, a dark fog rises and trails them. I only knew a boar. I didn't know there's a deer. Maybe these are different deities? Okay, so now these two are open. So how do we open this one? How do we open this one? So this doesn't do anything. Oh. Of course. There we go. That we would have gotten the clue for this anyway. I guessed that by just mirroring it. Among the lakes and rivers, you spot a group wandering through the marshy forest. Some are clad in light robes but no armor. They're searching for something. They reach a mystical clearing just as a giant black spear strikes the ground with a thud. Anguish chuckling wafts through the forest. As if out of nowhere, an ethereal fox attacks the group, but it seems weak. After a brief struggle, they trap the fox in a rune vessel. The moment it vanishes, the forest visibly loses its vitality. In a few places, dark mist seeps from the earth, and the group quickly make itself scarce. Silver pour. See, here's the strange thing. The moment we take the divinities away from an area, that area seems to not have the darkness, right? So, I'm still kind of not entirely sure if it's a good idea to help them. Everything around here is so alien. Relax and replace the right exact spot. In the meantime, good to have you on side. Bygones and their weird structures, they're probably rigged traps here too. I don't know what's awaiting us upstairs, but we need the rune vessels, otherwise it'll all for nothing. We gotta hurry. Don't forget why we're doing this for Nemeton. We follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Stay alert. Okay. Yo. I should have saved you. One of their golems? Arden, have you ever fought anything like this before? You know about it. Not to mention powerful spells. Alright, Arden, you handle the golem. We'll attack the bygones and cover your back. Get ready to attack. Now. Get the storm off. Alright, awesome. Okay, that's pretty easy. Well fought. The bygones are strong but mindless and without any will of their own. No sense in camaraderie. We are one, and that's why we shall prevail. I pity them. After all this time they're in this condition, the more I sense what can happen if our connection with this world becomes corrupted. That's so. All the more reason to dispatch them to the next world. Not for nothing are they called the bygones. Their time is up. We shall rule over Drova. Let's move out. Okay. What did I get? That's the sound that I usually get when I pick up something important. Another armor piece. So it looks like we'll be able to get all of the armor sets, including the light one. That is interesting. Okay, well, something. I can't save? Why not? Okay, I can save here. Do these guys like check any rooms and loot stuff? So they're so NPC. I know. I'll figure it out. The rune circles will work once they've been fortified and fueled with primal force. The effect remains stable as long as no secondary power impulses occur nearby. This might impede the effect or interfere with the connection to other rune vessels. No secondary power impulses occur nearby. I see. This barrier. I recall the glowing runes of the Red Tower, Mombert. Yes, it's similar but weaker. With the power of the mighty boar, we should be able to overcome it. You did it? Oh, okay. So he figures that out. Great. More bygones ahead. Settle up for battle. I see. No golems in sight. Much better. Show them what it means to have a family. Or have none. I kind of light these things up, so I'm just gonna go around here. Nice, we got that one. Sweet. Okay. Did it, good work. What is the accursed thing? I don't know, it seems to have kept the bygones alive. The magical power was unable to escape the construct. Try to escape death and you should never find peace. That's what Tori and my father always said. Tori might have a good point there. Death is part of life. Remember Graden. He's in the next world, thinking of us, just as we think of him. Whoever might be in the next world, they ought to feel lucky to have him. Enough, we gotta find the rune vessels, look around. Enough sentiments, guys, even though I'm the one who brought up my dad. Enough sentiments, you know. See my point? Right, what's here? Okay, let's see. I reported the scouting mission into the Eastern Mountains 10 October, basically, 283. Octavina. The mission had to be aborted prematurely, even before we had reached the mountains. We noticed that the black fog had conquered a large part of the land. Taking into account the third spirit of nature's place of power, it deduced that the fog must have steadily continued to expand. According to our initial estimates, it will take approximately 2 to 3 years for it to cross the mountains to the east. The path to the colony has already been cut off. Once captured, the spirits of nature cannot be set free again. Even if we can capture them, we must not disregard their enormous power. Wait, once captured, the spirit of nature cannot be set free again. Judging by the circumstances of their capture and their long captivity inside the rune vessel, they will undoubtedly direct their unleashed wrath against this. I see. Okay, so they're worried that because they've been captured the first time, they're going to be pissed off, right? And thus we shouldn't free them. And even if we can capture them, we must not disregard their power. I mean, that's fair enough. It makes sense as well. Okay, let's save here. There, another barrier. Get here, Mombert. Get Mombert. Oh, okay. It's Mombert.
Huh.
These records are interesting. The bygones understood how to document their observations. Well, we found another magical barrier. Should take a look. What exactly was the Red Tower's significance? I can feel the divinity's energies. We haven't got time to dwell in the past. We must climb up the rune vessels. Let's go. Another barrier. We must close the top. Yeah, we must be close to the top. Do you still have enough strength, Mombert?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try. We may pass. Keep going. Okay. Whoa. Should we be standing in a circle that can teleport us to some no one knows where? We must be near the top. Divinity's magical power is so strong it's unbelievable. It's energizing the rune circles to look. Do you know what it does? It probably teleports her to some unfortunate place, guys. I'm not sure, but I recognize some of these runes. The circle seems to act as a protective spell. What was that? Sounded like... No, that can't be. The horn of the remnants. They're here? Sister, how delightful to see you here. Defense formation. Remnant warriors, step forward. It's gonna be a bloodbath. How did you all get into the Red Tower? When you entered the Red Tower, you weakened the protective spell. By doing so, you have sealed your own doom. You damn hypocrites. First the Raven, then the Boar. We shall stop you. Otherwise, we're all gonna end up like the bygones. We won't let you get your hands on the rune vessel. Get ready, Arden. Brother, we are here to create the Land of Legends. We fight for our cause. You want to merely run away? To shirk your responsibility? Just like you always do, a coward who wants to get out of Drova instead of taking fate into your own hands. Don't you even remember what it used to be like? Only a lunatic would want to go back there. Silence. Nobody speaks to our leader like that. I shall cut your tongue. Come on then, do it if you dare. My loyal ones, lower your weapons. What? This concerns nobody but my sister and me. Nobody else's blood need to be shed. We shall decide with our own blood. I don't think that's... What do you say, sister? Shall we cross swords? Let the divinities pronounce judgment. By guiding our blades, may they decide who receives the rune vessel and who dictates Drova's fate. What? A judgment by the divinities? It will mean one of us shall have to die. Step aside. For peace, no sacrifice is too great. Only one more time blood shall flow in Drova. One final time, even if it must stream from the veins of my own brother. I have a feeling the blood is gonna do something more to the circle. Maybe fight to the other side, guys? To the right a little bit, you know, to the left or something. Knowing how these guys use blood and death, I don't think this is a good place to do this. Okay, I mean, fine. Shit, did you gotta just watch this? Hey, he got trapped. Oh shit, he turned that on her though really fast. Oh no, that's big. Yep, nice dodge. Just warming up. Oh, good kick. Shoot. Okay, that's a good block. Something wrong with the rune circle? Yep, of course there's something wrong with the rune circle. Oh shit. I got the experience for what? We were so close. I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill my sister, but she left me no choice. The divinities left me no choice. Drova shall now become the Land of Legends. We must return to the land whence we came. And I shall lead us there. Now we are more powerful than the divinities. Why should we shape only Drova in our own image? We possess the power to change the entire world. I hold this power. I do. The rune circle, something's wrong with it. Has it been extinguished? Mombert, none of that matters. The divinities have spoken. I have spoken. For Jero. For freedom. Mulvina, the heirs of the Moor. How can this be the will of the divinities? Jero wants to elevate himself above the divinities.
Oh.
Panic, it's... Mulvina is dead, and so is Nemeton. It can't defend itself. The divinities belong to us, and we shall become this world's new divinities. I shall never submit to the divinities again. I shall decide for myself. Kneel before me. Swear your loyalty to me. Or step into the ring if you do not wish to follow. What in the divinity's name are you doing? Someone wants to fight Jero. I admire the courage, senseless courage, but you have my respect. I send you the divinities. Fight. Interesting. What is that ability he has? Ah, damn. The fire is actually doing more damage than his. I think that's good enough, actually. Yeah. You cooked, dude. Jero, he's dead. Yugen, get a grip on yourself. How could this happen? What shall we do without Jero? This is a good battle, the way it should be. Arden was victorious. We shall now follow Arden. But Arden mustn't doubt the judgment of the divinities. Arden is entitled to rule, Drova. That can't be, Jero. Our freedom. What did you do? The idiot did what he wanted to do. I did what I had to do. Arden, Mulvina trusted you and you followed her. You have proven yourself worthy to rule, Drova. We stand together in the Red Tower. Together we shall step forward to Drova's future. We want to reunite the camps. Arden, for a united Drova. If you do not oppose the will of the divinities, we shall follow you. So they just like... I mean, they just trust the divinities more than anything else at this point, so I might as well do this. I just want these people not to stop fighting, and if that's what it takes, right? You heard him, kneel before Mulvina's hair, Arden. The ancient conflict has been. I pledge my allegiance. My blade belongs to you. For Arden. Arden, I feel as if the magical power has been flickering ever since the rune circle dissipated. We should look for the vessel. Okay. Damn, it's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That dude has some crazy power actually. So kind of insane. Let's do G here. And let's see whether we have a cheaper potion to use. Yep, let's do that. And let's save the game here. Cool. I think we're okay. Okay, we don't need the wolf skill here because we just won't be using it. So I rather have something a bit more offensive. I think the lightning skill, the lightning strike, was insanely cool. Blaze actually achieves the same thing with less focus cost. The difference is Blaze is an AoE. I can shoot lightning strike from a distance. Still, it's not the greatest distance. It still stops, but it's good distance. Alternatively, it's a weapon skill, right? And Blood Frenzy is the only good thing. The thing is that a lot of the Drugars, especially the mechanical ones, can't bleed. And bosses, blood didn't do anything to some of them. And Mighty Blow, this is still good. 250 and 40 stance. Right, it might not work against a boss, but it's the highest DPS physical attack that I have. You know? So maybe I swap that there. Yeah, I think so. We'll do this. Let's go. The same exit. Finally, we are there. The rune vessels are right here, there in front of us. The divinities belong. Finally done. We've got it. Look at this. Something's not right. The death fog. The death fog. The death fog has almost reached Nemeton. The monoliths are no longer active. The rune circle, it used to power the monoliths with magical energy. The connection must have been severed during the fight. Now the fog will swallow us up. Arden, what should we do? What kind of damage does the death fog inflict? Are you an idiot? We must restore the rune circle. This is insanity. I will need an eternity just to decipher its secrets, restoring everything. No, we are lost. Can the divinities help us somehow? Arden, yes. It is said that fog appeared once the third divinity was captured. If the divinities are free, they'll drive the fog off, perhaps. We'll release the divinities. Then everyone else in Drova. I've witnessed the divinities' power with my own eyes. If we release them, they will lay waste to all of Drova, I'm certain of that. But we would survive, otherwise we'd be consumed by the death fog. I found something in the chambers of the last leader of the Vikings. Oh, the crown, the helmet. Drevanius developed a helmet that allowed him to communicate with divinities. Maybe I can appease them. I hope you know what you're doing, Arden, but give it a shot. What else can we do? I've already established. Place the boar in their midst and try to stay calm. I've got the mighty boar with me. Reach for the rune vessel. Your left hand touches the rune of truth. Your right hand the rune of kindness. You take a deep breath and focus the power that lies between your hands. You relax and exhale. Suddenly, an unfathomable fury overcomes you. All your muscles tense up, your heart slams like a sledgehammer pulsing through your body, and your breath blasts out as though from a bellows. Respond to the anger. Clench harder, shout, try to stay calm. The anger is overwhelming. You feel the hot flow of divine power racing through your arms and body. Thoughts flood your mind, spreading out, overwhelming you. All the moments when you felt powerless, when you or others were wronged. Challenges you could meet, moments you hated yourself, the world, and life itself. You can't stop thinking about how nature and its inhabitants were so ruthlessly harmed. One thought keeps growing larger and larger until it consumes you. You're back in the forest primeval, on the clearing with the first tree. You sense the anger's origin. The mighty boar stands before you with innumerable dead boars and prickles scattered around him. The creature feels helpless, weak, and full of unfathomable rage as it's drawn into the vessel in your hands. I want a cutscene for these things, guys. I mean, I love this whole thing, but I want a cutscene. You should have made a cutscene. Darkness falls over your eyes. All your senses fade. You detect searing heat between your hands and an endless screaming rising from your throat, and then silence. Okay. It's half a cutscene. The spirits of the trapped divinities appear before you. I think I accidentally hit my print screen, but never mind. Their power no longer rages. It is slow, cold, and dark, calculating, cornered. You sense that they're not welcoming you as a friend, and you feel alienated. Drevanius' text flash through your mind. How can I prove to them that I deserve their trust? After a short while, you become aware of the great loneliness that's emanating from the divinities and washing over to you. You look around for your friends, but you see merely darkness. A memory gently breaks through a squeak. You hear a mellifluous voice. In the refuge, in harmony with the divinities. The virtue of harmony? Without you, we couldn't have convicted Kendrick. Now you're part of Nemeton, part of the family. The forest primeval is dangerous. We gotta stick together. We do everything for our family, for our loved ones. I shall never be afraid again. I'm ready to fight. I believe in you, Karate, and you too, Arden. Are they trying to understand why I did what I did? Is that what it's about now? You're up, Luton. That was a low blow. Easy, kiddos. That's not why we're here. Today's all about Arden. You're now a guardian of Nemeton. Let's celebrate. You've done Nemeton a great service. Not just the Nemeton, all of us. Carry that runestone with pride. We both made it. Great and would be proud. Revisit. Accept. Gonna accept. You sense your loneliness dissolving. The divinity's power now shines brighter as it flows again. You perceive the unmistakable warmth emanating from it. A moment later, you find yourself paralyzed by doubt. Are you strong enough to confront the divinities? You feel weak. The sight of the divinities frightens you. So the raven was what Nemeton kept. The boar was in the forest. The fox was in the south. Where was the deer? Where was the stag? I only remember these three. Remember the virtue of courage and all the challenges you faced. Look around and cry. What the hell? That's an option. Look around and cry. You know, just cry. and that should solve the problem somehow. Oh god, these things. I should have put on my earmuffs. Imagine watching this whole cutscene with the earmuffs. That would be hilarious. Arden has won. Hey, it's a guy from Gladiator. Good fight with the worthy victor, Ada. Praise Arden.
Whoa!
Accept the power of your memories. Your memories invigorate you. You become aware of what you've experienced. The divinity's powers now resembles the gentle breeze. It warmly embraces you. The divinities now feel your strength, and you sense their hesitation. The divinities submit to you. You feel powerful. You can do whatever you wish. Remember the virtue of compassion, the times you can help the weak. No, the sweet little thing. Hey Kay, did you play with the Arden? So I see the three of them up there, but not the boar. Maybe this is the one. We survived thanks to you. When we were in trouble, you stood by us. Finally, we can chop wood again. So can I, but my damn shoulder hurts. Our sister is doing better thanks to you. Thanks to you. No, even the dogs and cats. Sucking the power of these memories as well. Let's see what happens. Now the boar is back. The images you recall are flooding you with love and happiness. You feel warm and safe. The power within you and that of the divinities are identical. You now recognize this, as do they. You glance at each other as though through a mirror. So are they telling me that I have been a divinity all along, maybe? Or only now? Because of the helmet, maybe? Oh, Druvanius himself? You found my chambers. I'm glad. Finally, someone who can apply the knowledge I've gathered. Knowledge to which I've dedicated my entire life. I had to hide my records so they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. Whoever found them had to be worthy of them, understand their significance. My people were misled. But that's another story. But you, Arden, you're here. You are worthy. You've continued my research, something I failed to do. You will change the world, for the better, I know it. Farewell. Arden, did you do it? The power of the divinity just radiated from you. It's done. Divinities, trust me. Just destroy the vessels. You heard. Destroy the vessels. Arden, you take the mighty boar. Come on. Yeah. 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 There we go. Alright. And we summon Captain Planet. I'm sure none of you got that reference, by the way. Right?
We did it. The divinities are free. They rise above the Red Tower.
Wow. I haven't heard a voice since the starting of this game.
Fly over Drova and drive away the deathly fog. Once more, nature is thriving. All life returns, and a divine warmth suffuses everyone in all of Drova. Now a world lies before us, in which the divinities have been set free. A world in which we need to leave them the room which is owed them. We're looking towards an uncertain future, one without the power of the divinities, without rune magic. But then the fog disappears on the horizon, and lands we have never seen before appear. A new world lies before us, in which we still have to find our place. Drova, Elysium.
Holy shit. We did it. Christian Jan Sandkamper. I'm sure I butchered that name. But my man, game director, game design lead. You heard the game designers, programming leads, 2 of them, 3 programmers. What an amazing game. You guys did a fantastic job. This was so good. Holy crap. For the price point of this game, the nostalgic pixel graphics and the the gameplay style and all of that, backed by good music, great mechanics, and an incredible story. And the writing, dude, Falco Loeffler, dude, you're an amazing writer, dude. Just don't stop. Like, insane, insane, absolutely. There wasn't much voice actors. They were just like haha, hee hee, those kinds of sounds, but it worked. It really felt like I was back, like in the 90s and the early 2000s playing a game again. Just brought back that nostalgia. It was great. I'm just gonna skip right through this, get past this to see what happens, because now that the death fog is gone, does that actually open up a new world for us to explore? I'm really curious. And all of these characters that we met, all the side quests, every single one of it was just amazing. German team, huh? Wow. What an amazing game. Let's click continue. Just want to see what happens. Wait, is that it? So that is the ending. I see.
We did it.
So it looks
The
like
divinity.
there's nothing after this. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, that's fine. It looks like there's nothing beyond the death fog. I just thought there'd be something more to it. But well, I'm really happy about this. I had a great time. I think it took us about, what was this, like 10 sessions or whatever to get through. I think it's almost 50 hours, right? I can check when I save the game again, or see the load slot. I'll be able to know. But that was incredible. What a great experience. Damn, you guys should try it out. Drova was really, really good. So let's just see. That's the one that's Arden. I think it just loads that one game, right? So if I click new game, do I have a plus? Do I have new game plus? No, so it's classic, insane, explorer. Okay, yeah, it's just these 3. Right, and okay, and we didn't get to actually go into that room full of the giant creatures to defeat them and get the Obito mask, right? I'm pretty sure it's a Naruto reference. I know these guys would like Naruto themselves. So it wasn't that. I'm just gonna quickly load this. I just want to know what's the playtime. So it's about 42 hours. So I think it's about 40 hours because I'm sure I spent 2 hours doing absolutely nothing but skimming through my inventory. So including all the side quests and all of that, it's about 40 hours. I think if I did a few more missions perfectly in the right order, a little bit lesser than that. But what an incredible experience. I had so much fun. And I'm just going to leave this here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next game. Drova was insane. I loved every moment of it. Let me just check how much of achievement progress I made on Steam, because I know this game has achievements. I'm pretty sure I barely did most of them. So apparently there's a George Farm achievement that I didn't do. Okay. Oh, I gotta try to kill a bear in Act 1. Wow, okay. So I have a 67% achievement rate. That's nothing, dude. Like, finish Drova with a safe mode to hardcore. Wow, does not count towards basic achievements. Holy shit. So we gotta do all the basic achievements. And then we gotta go to do the hardcore achievement. That's insane. Come on, devs, why you gotta make it so difficult? Get high on every drug in Drova? Hahaha, that's a funny achievement. Yeah. I mean, this seems great. I'm sure this is one of those games that I definitely want to come back and just replay one day. Just because there's other ways to play the game. It's not just the sword and shield and whatnot, right? There's also the daggers, the bow and arrow, the slingshot. So many weapons I didn't properly try, and a lot of things I know I could have done differently now that I have a bit more information about the game. So it's sort of like the feeling of replaying Pokemon, you know, because of all the different combinations. You rather just go in and just play it again and get lost in the world. And I definitely got lost in Drova. It's an amazing experience. But yeah. See you guys. Take care.